The following video contains content and/or language which may be considered unsuitable for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
I wonder what's on the news. Anna, Zira, David, learn out and house be Michael, learn out and house be Michelle, Scotty, Guy, Sidney, Beulah and Wally. I have some shocking news to tell you all.
Like I care. What's going on?
Right behind you, Anna.
Me 2.
Me 3.
Me 4. Me 5.
Me 6.
Me 7.
Me 8.
And me 9. What's going on here?
Everyone, I just learned the truth about the Mount Kilimanjaro incident. The two monsters that brought that UFO to kidnap 3 of you guys were Mr. Evil Warner and Bongo.
What the? Sam, are you talking about Bongo, who was assisted by my uncle, who broke out of prison for the 3rd time and brought a UFO to kidnap Anna, learn out and be Michael and learn out and be Michelle, right?
Yes, I am, Wally.
Well, I might have guessed.
I wondered how we're going to get to Mount Kilimanjaro.
I'm wondering the same thing.
Me 2.
I know, I can use my time-traveling wristwatch to take you to Mount Kilimanjaro.
Professor 24/7, I'm so glad to see you. Can your wristwatch not only take us back in time, but can it also take us any place too?
I'm glad to see you too, Scotty. And yes, my wristwatch can not only take you back in time, but it can also take you any place.
Well, I might have guessed. I agree with you, cousin.
Me too.
Hey, learn out and be Michelle, do you have your time blinders ready?
I sure do. Learn out and be Michael. I've got them ready.
That's good, now put them on, because we're going to Mount Kilimanjaro. Here we go.
So, is this really Mount Kilimanjaro?
Yes it is, Microsoft Sam.
So, how are we going to get up into the UFO?
I'm wondering the same thing.
Me 2.
I'd like you to meet my daughter, Tessa. She knows about this stuff.
Good day, it's nice to meet you all. I'm Tessa 24/7, the daughter of Professor 24/7. Did I hear somebody say something about the UFO?
It's nice to meet you too, Tessa, and yes we did. We were talking about that UFO up in the air.
So, how are we going to go up into that UFO? I'm wondering the same thing.
Me too.
That's easy, we'll just use my portable teleportation device, everyone will fit in this device, and we'll be on our way.
Okay everyone, make sure you have your blinders on, because we are going up into the UFO.
Right behind you, Microsoft Sam. Hang on tight everyone, because here we go.
Well. If it isn't the same UFO that kidnapped me, learn out and house be Michael and learn out and house be Michelle.
I've never seen a UFO this big before, haven't you, David?
Technically, I would have to agree with you, Zira. I've never seen a place this big before either.
Well, I might have guessed this is the same UFO that kidnapped Microsoft Anna, learn out and be Michael and learn out and be Michelle.
Right behind you, Scotty. Me 2.
Me 3.
Me 4, but I'd watch my step here, because my evil uncle might pop out and torture us. You said it, my precious nephew.
Holy shnikes. Wally, it's your evil uncle, Mr. Evil Warner.
Wally, I would have to agree with my brother.
I know that. Learn out and be Michael and learn out and be Michelle. And that goes for you too. Learn out and be Michael and learn out and be Michelle. I have someone assisting me to get back at you all for what Sam did to Liam, Geraint and Sidney.
Greetings and salutations. I'm Bongo, I'm here to torment you all for what Microsoft Sam did to Liam, Geraint and Sidney.
And I'm Mr. Information Robot. I'm also here to torment you all for what Microsoft Sam did to Liam, Geraint and Sidney.
Not only do I have Bongo and Mr. Information Robot, I also have 4 wicked beings to torment all of you too.
Don't tell me you have the Stoker family with you.
Well, as a matter of fact, Mr. Evil Warner did.
Oh, Sphincter. It's Walter Stoker.
And Carolina Vipers with him.
And so are 2 of the Stoker sisters.
How did you know he brought us? Did you recognize us by our names? And did you recognize us by our looks too?
Yes, we sure did.
So by the way, why are you 4 here?
The reason why Mr. Evil Warner sent us here is because we want to get revenge on Microsoft Sam after what he did to Liam, Geraint and Sidney.
Calling Mr. Helper Robot. I repeat, calling Mr. Helper Robot.
You called Professor 24/7.
Yes. Mr. Evil Warner, Bongo, Mr. Information Robot, and the Stoker family are about to seek revenge on Sam after what he did to Liam, Geraint and Sidney.
Okay, sir. As for you, Mr. Evil Warner, Bongo, Mr. Information Robot and the Stoker family, don't even think about seeking revenge on Microsoft Sam and his friends.
Those Sphincter. It's Mr. Helper Robot.
Alright, you robotic member, get out of here right now. I agree with my mom and dad. Me too.
Hey, you demonic family. That's not nice.
Technically, I would have to agree with Angela the Angel.
Right behind the 2 of you. And dear God, by the way, this is the first time we've seen you in person in any video.
I'm required to show myself whenever someone needs help in a UFO.
And that goes for the 2 of you too.
Get out of here now, or else we will shit all over Sam and his friends. I agree with my mom and dad. Me too.
Still disgusting and still unjustified.
Soil even one of them and you'll feel my wrath.
Technically, I would have to agree with God the Almighty and Angela the Angel.
I'd say it's scandalous and nothing but scandalous. Because
Because
of
of
that,
that,
now we're going to get it.
Guns away.
Fuck. You missed us.
Never touched us even once.
That's because I gave all of you time crosses.
Right behind you, Professor 24/7.
When the Stoker family started to let loose, we raised our crosses high.
So the shit boomeranged, and instead of hitting me or my friends, it hit the Stoker family instead. Raffle.
You tricked us.
Covered in our own filth. We're not supposed to shit all over each other. Why must you do this to us?
It serves them right. Just look at them. They got a taste of their own medicine for once.
Now I send those cesspool swimmers back to their realm, where they belong.
Curses. Foiled again and covered in our own filth. Our master will be pissed off.
You said it, Walter.
Right behind you, Mom and Dad.
Me too. Oh, our licking fingers. Ouch.
Sore losers, yes. Profits, no.
Those Sphincter.
Take it easy, Mr. Evil Warner. You don't want to get zapped for the 3rd time. Remain calm. Uh-oh. Tantrum in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, damn it, God, why did you destroy the Stoker family all covered in shit when I was trying to teach Sam a lesson for what he did to Liam, Geraint and Sidney? Well, now that was scandalous, 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 scandalous.
How dare you rage against my authority for the third time, Mr. Evil Warner. Now you're going to get yours. Take that.
I defy you! I defy you! I defy you! I defy you!
Officer Flannigan, is that you?
Yes, it is me, Microsoft Sam. After leaving the studio at the end of the 100th episode of Looney Tunes intro bloopers, I joined the Interpol, and I'm here to arrest Mr. Evil Warner.
Go ahead, Officer Flannigan. You can arrest Mr. Evil Warner.
Aha! Now I caught you, Mr. Evil Warner. You're coming with me to Russell City Court.
And where's Bongo and Mr. Information Robot?
Right down here, Mr. Evil Warner. Your tantrum planted us in the ground below Mount Kilimanjaro.
You said it, Bongo. And do you know what? I think Officer Flannigan is placing Mr. Evil Warner under arrest along with me.
And not only that, he's also sending me to a mental people's home too.
Now that I put the UFO into self-destruct mode, it's time to get out of here before we burn into ashes. Everyone hang on tight.
Did you see that, Michelle? The UFO exploded and the sky in Mount Kilimanjaro is now clear again.
I would technically have to agree with you, Michael.
No! My creepiest UFO! It's destroyed again!
Shut up, Mr. Evil Warner. You'll be explaining that to the judge. And as for you, Mr. Information Robot, I'm also placing you under arrest, and Bongo, I will be sending you to the mental people's home once we pull both of you out of the ground.
And I hope you all stay out of our lives.
Sam, I'm so glad Mr. Evil Warner, Bongo and Mr. Information Robot are being captured. I love you, Sam.
I love you too, Anna.
Now that the UFO is gone, and that the three troublemakers got their just desserts, it's time to go home. Everyone hang on tight to your blinders. Here we go again.
Now that we're back in Russell City, Mr. Evil Warner and Mr. Information Robot, I'm taking you to the police car, and Bongo, the van to take you to the mental people's home is waiting for you.
Hey everyone, did you miss us?
Hey Sam, yes we did.
Right behind you, Mike.
Hey everyone, what's going on here? Hey Dad, we're all celebrating because my uncle, who is your brother, is going back to prison. Oh yeah. You're talking about your uncle, in which he is my brother who broke out of prison and then got caught in the spot. Huh?
Yeah, that's the one.
I shouldn't have known that he escaped from prison again when he was arrested for attempting to extract some screens in the studio for making Liam, Geraint and Sidney throw tantrums, and then he brought a UFO to kidnap Anna, learn out and Osti Michael and learn out and Osti Michelle, in which they escaped the UFO and got sent into a time paradox, which made Sam and Professor 24/7 go back in time and save them, and then when you all went into the UFO, he brought Bongo and Mr. Information Robot to torment you all, but then the UFO was put into self-destruct mode, and he's being sent to jail once more.
Say, how's everything going?
Everything's going great, Mr. Kane. We're all celebrating because your son Bongo is being sent to the mental people's home.
Oh yeah. You were talking about my son who was assisted by Mr. Evil Warner to torment you all after what Sam did to Liam, Rowena and Sidney, but then he got caught in the act, huh?
Yeah, that's him.
Well, I might have guessed. I'm going to give him a taste of his own medicine if I see him again.
Okay, I'm pretty sure he'll get a taste of his own medicine if you see him again.
This calls for a celebration.
I agree, Mike.
I'll go get the snacks.
And I'll go get the drinks.
And I'll go get some food.
Where are we going to pick up the food, David? I technically would agree with my brother.
Where else? Shame on you.
Oh, Stoker.
So, Mr. Evil Warner, you were apparently with Bongo and Mr. Information Robot to kidnap Hannah, learn out and house be Michael and learn out and house be Michelle, in which they escaped but got sent into a time paradox, in which Sam and Professor 24/7 had to save them because of that, and then you tried to torment everyone.
It was only because I did all those things after what Sam did to Liam, Geraint and Sidney.
Leave me out of this, I was just doing my job. In that case, Mr. Evil Warner, I will upgrade your extreme cruel and unusual punishment charge to a super mega hyper extreme cruel and unusual punishment, which means that you will be put to death via cyanide poisoning, and you will be sent to the death house as soon as the guards lead you away.
No, 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 no! You can't do this to me. I don't deserve to die. No!
And as for you, Mr. Information Robot, you will be zapped by God the Almighty, for doing all of this bad stuff with Mr. Evil Warner and Bongo's help. What? What did you say? That's right, Mr. Information Robot. Now you are going to get your comeuppance for doing all of this bad stuff with Mr. Evil Warner and Bongo's help. Take that. I defy you, I defy you, I defy you, I defy you, I defy you. Ouch. Not in the courtroom. Ow.